Kalu says Tinubu is fine, not sick, and claims that APC nearly cost him the election. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. Please subscribe to our channel to get notified when we post hot juicy news updates. Please click on the notification bell. The chief whip of the Senate, Orji Kalu, has dismissed insinuation in some quarters that President-elect Bola Ahmed Tinubu is sick. Speaking on Friday at a mass to mark his 63rd birthday anniversary, Kalu said the February election in the country were credible, adding that he almost lost his senatorial bid because of the political party he belongs to, the All Progressive Congress. He, however, urged the incoming government at all levels to partner the church in accelerating the reconciliation of Nigeria. Kalu said that there was an urgent need of the incoming administration to drive the needed peace and reconciliation in the country for the unity of Nigeria and Nigerians. He said he will be fully committed to help drive the reconciliation among Nigerians, the church, and the government. Kalu said there was so much hatred among Nigerians, noting that government must partner fully with the church to further drive good governance in the country. I am going full out to reconcile with the church and the government, and this is major. The government cannot do it alone. The church needs the government, and the government needs the church. So it is a partnership that can work and work very well. So I am going to be in front, driving it to make sure there is a true reconciliation between Nigerians, the church, and the government. I tolerate all races in Nigeria, and I want Nigerians to tolerate everyone and not discriminate, Kalu said. He said he will use his contact as a recognized global businessman to support the incoming government, adding that the church needs to work with the government. We need to tackle the challenges in the economy as soon as possible. No election is perfect. There is need for the reconciliation of our faith and our people. There is so much hatred in the land everywhere you go amongst Nigerians. People should continue to make peace. Let Nigeria not be like Sudan. I call on my fellow politicians to continue to work for the unity of our country. Kalu said that the All Progressive Congress government would address the challenges faced by Nigerians. Our president-elect is not sick. It is not true. He is in good health and is safe. We need to think about the less privileged, about the masses, about the society. We need to think deeply that people must eat. We will come back to restructure this government. Nigeria has moved forward and we will make effort to reconcile ourselves with the Nigerian people because Nigerian people have a very bad impression about the party I belong to. I nearly lost election in my constituency. This is where I've been state governor for 8 years, and people are saying the elections were not credible, but the election is very credible. I want to praise the INEC. On my election, I didn't do anything. I was in my house. There was no money to give to anybody. I had no agent in my polling unit. I have not seen any election in the world that is very perfect. You must have issues, Kalu said. He said the 10th Senate collectively would be loyal to Nigerians, while urging Nigerians to also be loyal to the 10th Assembly. In his homily, Archbishop of Abuja, Ignatius Kaigama, also prayed for peace and reconciliation of the country. He said God had helped the celebrator in his 63 years of existence overcome his challenges, saying that the celebrator had every reason to give God thanks. He advised Kalu to continue to make God central in his endeavor and urged him to remain courageous in spite of challenges. He urged politicians and leaders to fully identify with the Christian faith and not to be indifferent and anonymous on their faith. He also urged the senator to continue to always speak out in favor of the truth and justice. The clergy said the lawmaker had enormous responsibility, having been very impactful in the Senate. So we hope that he will drive the process of making Nigeria a better place. We are eager, we are thirsty, we are hungry for a better Nigeria, and I think he is one person that can do that through his enormous contribution in the Senate. So whatever roles he plays in the Senate, let him play it well and maximally, so that we can have that desired change for a better Nigeria. Participants at the mass were the Ministers of Foreign Affairs, Geoffrey Onyema, Chris Ngige of Chris Ngige of the Labour Ministry, and that of the Ministry of Niger Delta Affairs, Omana. Others were lawmakers from both chambers of the National Assembly, captains of industries, top government functionaries, and diplomats. Now, the thing is, Orji Kalu is coming out to say the election is credible. No, what will you say? He said people have the wrong impression about the party he belongs to. My dearest Sir Orji Kalu, People do not have the wrong impression. The impression they have about your party is exactly how your party is. That is just, you cannot come outside, sir, with all due respect, and start saying they have wrong impression. It is you that have wrong impression about a party. You are coming back, you are coming out, look at what he's coming out to tell us. That, what is that thing he said? He said something about the party, the government will address the challenge faced. When will they address this challenge? You people have been in power for 8 years. Oh. If you have forgotten, the same thing you people are accusing the PDP for is what you people are doing now. The same thing you people are accusing the PDP for. PDP, they said they ruled for how many years? Was it 16 years? Right? Is it 16 years? You are coming out, you are almost on that road. And you are coming out to say your party willed. It would. You are still wooing now. You are still wooing now. You have not started. You are willing. Okay. And then he goes on to say that the elections are credible. For everyone that said this particular election was credible, may your life be that credible. You can say the election in your location is credible. Your election where you in your community, it was free, it was calm. But to generalize it when you know that there are actually hiccups, there are actually places where this election people don't even come outside. Why? Because they didn't even allow them come outside. And you are here saying that it was credible. That means say you are trying to cover something up. The church shouldn't have listened to Babacha and his co-traveler and former Speaker, House of Representatives, who threw up religious bigotry after losing out in their political anticipation. They instigated the Christians against the ticket of Tinubu Shetima of the All Progressive Congress. But God knows best. The church should stay out of politics. Individual Christians can participate, but the church as a body should not get involved. I support you saying the church should not get involved, but rather individual Christians. Okay. Igbos are the one dividing this country because they want presidency by force and use ethnicity and religion to divide us. But the truth is that they will keep failing. They talk A, you talk Z. Insecurity is everywhere. Yet some persons are there refusing to give way for the sincere, healthy and intelligent ones to take over and pull this country in the right track. What a shame. Nigeria remain the same unless the intelligent ones and not the corrupt greedy looters and the covetous take over the affair of the economy. They are just there to steal, kill and destroy, that's all. May God help us. You nearly lost, but Tinubu lost in your area. How do you explain that? Can any sensible Nigerian trust an Igbo man? That is all you picked. I was even going to say that. People are going to come for him with that particular portion of, his speech. Okay, on those notes, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.